and welcome to Pep Talk. And today we are very happy to have a special pep talking guest host for today's show. This is the fantastic and brilliant Katie Salmers.
Hi. And this is Danielle, as you all know.
Oh yeah. A lot of time is spent focusing on happiness, which is not always how one feels.
No. And it's really hard when everyone's pressuring you, and there's no excuse to be sad, even when you're having a bad day. You're like, oh, it's sad. You're sad today. It's Christmas. How can you be sad on Christmas? Which is kind of like saying, you're sad today. It's Tuesday. You can't be sad on Tuesday. It doesn't make sense.
Because there's this like crazy string of collections of societal pressure to hand over all your like merry, cheer, glittery feelings, and you know what? Sometimes you got to save those glittery cheer feelings for yourself, and you're allowed to just like not be perky sometimes.
Yeah. So we're going to talk about why it's okay and how to be healthy in your sadness. So that's kind of what we're going to keep referring to. So
yeah, basically, I mean, if we look at the way that fall/winter goes, it's already a challenging time of year because sunshine disappears. I know we're chilling in Canada where there's all the snow and the ice and the darkness. Sometimes science really dictates that affects your mood and how you're feeling. We start with our Thanksgivings.
It can be good. It can be that one happy moment in a bunch of other stresses. Like there's usually midterms around Thanksgiving, but you go home and you just eat a whole bunch and be around family, and it's really good. Or it can be like, well, I wish I could see family. Or I wish I had a girlfriend's parents' house to go to for Thanksgiving kind of thing. But when you don't have that, you really notice it.
Yeah, and then as soon as December rolls in, it's like Christmas, Hanukkah, holidays, Christmas, snow,
peppermint spice.
Peppermint, the flavors. The flavors are just everywhere. And you're like, you know what I want? Toast.
Yeah.
With nothing on it.
Yeah.
And then we move to New Year's, which is like, and then we get to Valentine's Day, which is, wait till February, my friends, to hear about that one. Basically,
anyway.
Winter and holidays are hard. The holidays makes everybody sad.
It does. Yeah.
It's weighing on me a little heavily this year. I know there's a lot of pressure to do all the family things and be at everything and be on emotionally.
Yeah,
for everything.
And be happy about everybody's lives, and everyone's pregnant and everyone's getting married, and this is the time that you hear about it in all these letters, and you see everybody in this time of year, and it's so daunting sometimes, that social interaction, because you have to do it everywhere.
I think though that there are little things that we can do to bring tiny like pieces of joy for ourselves, not for anybody else. Like, it's not about making other people happy on the holiday. Maybe a way to make you feel less dragged down by the pressure of the falling snow.
Less dragged down, like you're making progress, like you're being productive, like you're being constructive. Things that we can do just to kind of cope.
I try to reach out to people if I'm having an overwhelming or rough day.
Yeah.
I phone a lot of folks. I'm a phoner.
You can reach out socially whichever way is best for you. Like some people it's phone calls. Sometimes, like for me, I really like the internet. I'll post something on Facebook like, I'm having a rough day. Can you post the 10 best or most hilarious GIFs you know? And then I'll laugh a whole lot. I mean, I may still feel sad, but I feel better about being sad.
I personally think a good giggle is worth more than a couple spoonfuls of medicine. I'm also on team pamper oneself. I like the painting of the nails or some lipstick to really brighten the old spirits.
Dress up super nice. Get your best dress on. Lipstick is like putting on a different persona sometimes. And it's just It could be a pout, and it's still beautiful.
Exactly. Yeah. And people like perceive that you did a lot, but all you did is like crayon
just a
your
circle.
lips. Like,
getting distracted from your sadness, or at least just doing something to keep busy. I was recently let go from a job, and I ended up working a full day at my other job. Like, they picked me up and said, okay, you're going to do a full 8-hour shift, and that helped me a whole bunch because I had somewhere to be, people to talk to, something to do all day. And then when I got home, I was tired and I could actually go to sleep and not dwell on things or anything like that.
Which isn't to be confused with being in denial about your situation or trying to escape. It's finding a way to focus your energy on something else so that you're not ending up like dwelling in that moment.
which is going to be good because at the end of the day, you can say, okay, well, I did these 5 things, and even though I'm still feeling kind of crappy about this, I still accomplished those 5 things despite it all.
Ticking off the list.
Yeah, being resilient, you know?
So resilient. Yeah. Resilient and, like, accidentally productive, which is such a perk.
It is.
When you're like, whoa, I did so many more things than I emotionally perceived I could do today, and then you exceed your own expectations, and when one is sad, creating can be a great antidote. And you know what also is creating? Making a sandwich.
So eating food is good. Making food is good. Faking it till you make it. Like with the lipstick. Being a happier self, to push yourself to be a happier self. And sometimes that'll be a little Kickstarter to get you going. Yeah.
So, you know, this is ways we can try to be healthy in our sadness. It's not trying to pretend we don't feel what we feel, or a Band-Aid. Any of those things.
And you're not trying to cure it. You're not trying to, it's something that you get to cope through and you get to work with, and then you get through it. And so you may not feel good today, but you will later.
I think there's also something to be said about not shaming yourself for your sadness.
No guilt.
Because it's really easy to, like, get angry at yourself for not feeling the way that other people want you to feel and letting that expectation project upon yourself. And then that just creates a feedback loop of negativity that's even harder to get out of. That's how we holiday. I think it's really lovely that we were able to have fantastic and just intelligent and radiant Katie Salmers help us out today.
I'm blessed with your warmth.
All right, lovely folks. We'll see you later. Keep on pepping the pep and talking the talk.
Yeah.
We believe in us. We believe in you. Go forth and holiday.
Yeah. Just do it.
In your own way.
Yeah.
Yeah.